Good morning, this is Calamity calling, and today I'm going to play part 2 of Tell Me Why, and we are exploring the mother's house. Let us Ooh.
We should take down the creepy masks if we
Nah,
don't
they
want
have
to scare the buyers
character.
away.
Oh, so now you don't want to scare someone with those masks.
Hey, I just put on the mask and pretended to be a warrior. You were the one who got freaked out by it.
Right.
Not that she ever let me wear him very long.
Bathroom.
Huh.
I like the
This
wallpaper.
bathroom still smells like Maryann.
Oh, size chart.
We were so competitive about who measured taller. Like we actually had anything to do with it.
And after all that, it ended in a tie.
Yeah, none of that crazy stretching
I
I
like
did
it.
made any difference.
Oh, hello. I like that she just turns up. This house looks lived in. There's a memory here.
Mom? About me joining the hockey team? Mom!
Sorry, what? Not now. Maybe next year.
But you promised!
Keep whining, and my next year will become never.
Can you cut my hair?
Your hair is fine.
But I want to cut it short. Really short.
What? Look, I'm tired, and I'm busy. Let's talk about this later.
You always say that.
You should keep your promises to children.
Maryann said
Promises
no
are
to
important.
everything. Made me so pissed.
She was always on edge those last few months.
Yeah, and completely deaf to everything I was
Wonder what happened.
telling her I needed.
She pretty much always said no to me, too.
True, but it felt personal with me. She pinched
Well,
every
it must be
penny.
expensive to raise 2 kids by yourself and to keep up a home. And somewhere with extreme temperatures. Hey Mum, we are sorry the vase got broke. We didn't know you loved it so much. We need to be careful and not act up in the window room. Next time we will try and use good judgment. Please forgive us for doing bad things. Aw. Kids are sweet sometimes.
What are you reading?
Our apology letter.
A letter we wrote her. To apologize for breaking that stupid vase, remember?
Bore your kids into good behavior. Great parenting strategy.
Bored kids are more likely to be naughty kids.
Old textbooks. Tessa gave them to us, right?
Yeah, she thought we were gifted.
We were. Gifted doesn't necessarily mean one thing.
We were. Just not like she thought. You think she knew we were sharing answers?
We shared for fun. We both knew them all anyway.
Well, the dearest must have been a good teacher then.
I don't remember
like
these.
those.
It's probably one of Maryann's unfinished masterpieces.
There's 2 of them. Maybe they were us. In some weird way that only made sense to Maryann. Wow. I'm so embarrassed for us. Mini Da Vinci's
Aw.
we were not.
She saved every...
She took so many pictures.
Yeah. Like she had to document
Nothing wrong
every
with that.
second of our lives.
It made her smile.
It made her happy. And it was kind of nice to see her smile.
I guess.
You okay?
All these happy pictures. They look so sad now. So staged.
I know.
Ooh, cupboard. Nope, can't go in the cupboard. What's on the table? Oh,
She was trying to save the planet way before Al Gore made it cool.
who is Al Gore? Like, before my time, I don't know who he is.
She's right about one thing, but you can't really blame anyone for not listening to crazy Maryann Ronan.
I didn't realize how much I missed the
I
smell
like
of
the smell
firewood.
of firewood. And petrol, weirdly. But I think most people like the smell of petrol.
Yeah. Maryann was so tired she was usually asleep on the couch.
Ah, that's why it was so nice.
We used our voice.
We'd use our voice so we didn't wake her up.
And then we'd be up all night telling stories and watching the fire die. And Maryann was none the wiser.
Technically cheeky, don't know if you're meant to be doing that, but
Guess we never had time to complete the collection.
These came out of one of the prize machines at the Vecchi's store, right?
Yeah, you'd slide the quarters inside on the little tray, and then magic, out pops a sticker.
I remember machines like that. I always went for the toys that would, basically be the most annoying for anyone else.
Best mom. You think we ever
Sponsored
really believe
by
that,
the local
or were
goblins.
we just trying to make her happy?
Either way, it wasn't true.
It's easy to give your parents a hard time, but
After
I
all
hope
this time, I
they tried their best.
thought I'd feel more prepared to deal with this mess.
String, glue, duct tape. The holy trinity of house repair.
Holy trinity of any
Maryann
repair.
loved having something to fix.
I love fixing things too. Header installs, swapping cams.
Those are car things, right?
No, those are hot rod things.
Well,
That's a car,
keep up the
right?
car talk and you'll fit right in around here.
Or it's a type of car. American classic car, if I remember. That spice rack confuses me.
What was she hoping to do with all these jars?
She used to barter for our clothes with
Aw.
homemade jam.
She tried everything to make ends meet.
Well, not everything.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That they had to live that way, I mean.
Maryann's room.
Let's not go in there until we absolutely have to.
Agreed.
Let's go explore up the stairs then. See what we can find. Oh. Well, that's probably not very well plugged in. Oh, another sticker dog. Dog sticker. I'll look in there in a minute. I wanna... Den. Oh. Okay, let's have a look up here then. First. Since that's probably going to trigger something. This is a lovely home.
Yo, what are you doing down there?
What do you think I'm doing? Trying to figure out if anything in Maryann's mess is worth keeping.
Any progress?
Not really. What about you? What are you doing up there?
Playing world domination.
Just plotting world domination.
Ah, it's
It
a big
is, yeah.
responsibility. Not sure if you can hack it, Ronan.
Oh, ye of little faith.
I guess it is about time to check our bedroom. I'll be up in a second.
Cool. I'm just going to look at some things over here. Keep forgetting that I have to press leave to back out of things and I can't just...
Where'd you come from?
The Tale of Two Swords. Had no madams involved. Hey, sister dearest. Let's enter our room. Hey, what trauma awaits?
No, this feels like home.
Oh, look, I found more goblins. I like that they drew on the walls. It just feels very homey. And like the stuff up on the rafters and...
Tyler, do you copy? If we don't move fast, this whole thing is going to melt. Do you copy?
Shh, copy, Allison. Gonna get this thing moving soon. Don't want the Mad Hunter to catch us. Over. Look, it's the game we made.
I remember
Lucian
doing
Tramway.
things like that.
That game never made any sense.
Didn't stop us from playing all day.
Dude,
Oh, they even
we
made
were
their own
kids.
dice.
All we needed were rocks
Die?
and
Is
bird
it when
feathers.
it's plural? That's sweet. Picture? Oh,
Hey, the postcard we sent ourselves from Juneau.
Forever alone.
What?
We barely had any friends. We even had to be our
Aw.
own pen pals.
I'll leave that up for you to read. Just pause the screen where relevant. I like this wallpaper. I have a jumper with this print, I think. I cannot wait for it to be jumper weather. I know lots of people are enthusiastic about summer, but not me.
Wow. Look how small these beds are.
We were so little.
Yeah.
Shoes off before you get in bed. Manners, young lady. Ooh, book.
Whenever we asked for a TV, she'd just bring home a big stack of books.
I think she did us a favor
Yeah.
with that one.
You may not agree when we start digging into the HBO back catalog.
We'll see.
Reading is already shown to have so many
Wow.
positive
Never
Some of our
ramifications
old
for
toys
children.
give me the creeps.
And being read to. There's a really interesting study about how kids from, I think it's kids from middle and upper backgrounds are more prepared for school because their parents read for them. It's something like they start with a knowledge of 40,000 words, and kids whose parents never read to them typically start with a vocabulary knowledge of about, I think it's 9,000
Look what I found.
words.
What?
Only our greatest creation, the Book of Goblins.
Seriously? It was in that chest
Oh, wrong button.
the whole time?
All these
Look
stories.
at this. This is
I had
lovely.
ideas for so many
This
more.
reminds me of my memory
Maryann
book.
wrote a lot of them.
Yeah. It's one of the only times I remember her being at peace.
This is awesome. This is something you should keep and pass on.
Where is it?
You looking for something in particular?
My diary.
You never told me about it.
Yeah. With the way Maryann was, I tried extra hard to keep it a secret.
Understandably.
Maryann. Yeah, that day she found out about it.
Oh, I'm having a memory.
Mom? Mom! Mom, where is it? What did you do with it?
What now?
I can't find my diary. I know you stole it. Give it back.
Sweetie, whatever I do, it's just for
That's
your
not
benefit.
fair.
You read it, didn't you? You had no right to do that.
I have the right to do whatever I need to protect my little girl.
I'm not your girl. I hate you.
You will always be my little girl. And no matter how hard you fight me, I'll fight twice as hard to keep
That's
you
kind of-
safe.
Oh. You shouldn't never, ever, ever touch someone else's diary. Unless you literally fear that they have gone somewhere and are in grave danger. And you think it will give you the information to find them. Otherwise, do not touch it. It's a place for people to put their private thoughts.
I don't know how I never saw it coming. She told me right to my face. She was willing to hurt me. To keep
I
me
don't
from
think that's what she
transitioning.
said. I think she thinks she's protecting you, but I don't think hurting you is a part of that.
Tyler, there is no way you could have known she'd go that far.
I want my diary
Given
back.
all the pictures she had and
Her room was the
stuff,
only
and
place I
that she
didn't
was
look.
only weird towards the end, either psychotic
Okay, but
break,
do you need to get it,
or
like,
I think something else
now?
was going on.
That diary was important to me, Allison. Writing down my thoughts helped me realize who I am.
And that's why you should never read someone's diary.
Well, then let's go find it.
Oh, I'm so excited to be able to wear beanie hats and gloves again.
You think her room is still locked?
Toasty
It always was.
warm.
I'm not looking forward to
Like,
going in there.
summer's alright
I
because
know.
you can do
We'll
stuff
have to
and like
eventually, and I need it back.
it's brighter later, but like
How did you convince me to let you put this up?
It was my favorite movie. Back then.
aw, little goblin.
You know, if there's one thing you gotta give Maryann, it's that she let us explore our artistic
Yeah,
side.
it's important.
You
for
should have
kids.
seen Eddie's
They
face
learn
when I
through
tried
play.
to repaint his car.
Yeah, I bet Uncle Eddie didn't appreciate your artistic touch.
I'd rather you called him Chief Brown if you're gonna be an ass.
I'm allowed to be an ass about it. Dude had me arrested. Or put me in juvie, or dude did something bad to me. I'm allowed to be salty about his involvement in your life because as far as I know, you're the most important person in my life. And I'm not to you. The most important people in your lives are us. Both of us. I'm allowed to be salty. Oh, memory? Memory! Remember. Oh, dens were the best thing.
The Ice King finally caught the hag. His furious voice could be heard throughout the forest. For your wickedness, you will be eternally bound to the lake. What? No way. Quiet, let me finish. You will no longer be allowed to leave. Not even under a full moon. The moon hag was imprisoned in the lake, and she never again tried to escape. And then the title. What do you think? Not bad, right?
I guess that's okay, but I would have changed the end.
What? No way!
The Ice King. I totally forgot about him.
That's because it's dangerous to mention his name.
Right, let's open a door. I like the flowers.
Hold up.
What?
Remember this?
Unfortunately.
You must solve my riddle to earn the right to enter the princess's sanctum.
Nothing a good hard shove won't take care of.
I mean, yes, we could brute force it, but it might be kind of fun to finally solve it, right?
We have different definitions of the word fun.
Okay, well, if we break it, we're just gonna have to fix it for the sale. So let's at least try not to. You have the Book of Goblins?
Yep.
Let's do this. Also,
Hand it
the
over.
ginkgo leaves next to the princess.
What are you looking for?
The image on the door. It's making me think of a story from the book. One that Maryann
Story?
wrote.
You have a way better memory than me.
Well, the Book of Goblins was my creation.
And you'll never let anyone forget it.
Here it is. The one about the princess's party.
I'd love to make a book like that.
Give it a read. I think the symbols may represent something in the story.
Okay. Just leave me with it
First
then.
ghost memories, now storybook puzzles. What a weird day.
What a weird childhood.
Touché.
Right. Zoom in. Book of Goblins. So, which story is it? Princess's Party. Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, the princess was melancholy, because it was the 1-year anniversary of when she had run away from home. Sensing her sadness, her forest friends showed up at her door. They were headed by the pelican, pious and attentive, and organized by the moose, stalwart and far-sighted. The old bear was there with his claws so sharp, as well as the big frog, prattling away. Even the haughty muskrat, who almost never had time for anyone, had come. Okay, I'm not gonna read all of that because that would take me a while, but pause and read at your own speed. Okay, so moose, bear, pelican? Okay, let's try it. Moose, bear, pelican. Oh, did it! Olivia, I did it! Oh, that's pretty wallpaper. Damn, I want one of whatever's
And
on
boom.
her wardrobe.
We're in.
There's no zombies in it. You don't need to approach with quite so much caution. I love that you can even see like the creases under her eyes. And this is only on medium. Imagine how it looks on like high and stuff.
After so many years, I expected this to feel more,
Yeah,
you know, like a win.
I know the
Speak
feeling.
for yourself. I'm the one who solved the riddle.
Yeah,
Why do I feel like you're not gonna let me forget
it's
that?
your book. Why couldn't you solve it? Let's investigate.
Where do you think we should start looking?
Thought we smashed something.
I don't know. Where in this mess would she stash someone else's personal thoughts?
Sewing machine. Oh, memory. 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 Member. I remember.
I just can't get through. Whatever's going on, they won't let me in.
Kids.
supposed to tell me everything. They shut me out, Tessa. They shut me out.
The kids.
I've had so much on my plate lately, and
They're allowed to have a life outside of you. As much as it
they're
sucks,
convinced I'm the enemy, and I don't know why.
it must be hard as a parent, having that one person who thinks the sun shines out your bum, and then as they get older they realise you're just a person with flaws as well.
I remember now.
What's that?
We heard her crying. We listened through the door.
Seeing her like this,
I know.
as if she's still here. It's...
It really sucks.
She was really coming apart those last few months, wasn't she?
She always had to have a picture of us close by.
Why this picture, though? I mean, do you see the expression on our faces?
Yeah, but I feel like we're dressed as who we are. You know, like, if I understand correctly, my sister is wearing a dress and then I'm in, like, trousers and jumper and
So
stuff.
she was standing here, spying through the window.
Oh, this explains a lot.
They're mostly
She
full.
wasn't taking her pills.
She was too stubborn to take medication.
Yeah. That's not good. What's this say?
She and Tessa were best friends. Until suddenly they weren't. Wonder what happened.
Either Tessa got sick of Maryann's moods, or Maryann got sick of Tessa's judgment.
Maybe. What are those books? Does that say trans? What about trans? My diary!
It's here. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Do you think she read it?
Of course. She was nosy as hell.
Her eyelashes are beautiful. Oh, she tried. Or she wanted to send us away. Conversion camps aren't good. They do horrible things to people. And sexuality isn't a sin. Just like you can't change your sexuality any more than you can change who you were meant to be or your gender identity.
Tyler.
It's all in your genealogy. You can't
Tyler.
change it. If you're meant
What?
to be,
Look.
you know, like, if you're gay, you were meant to be. It's in your genes. It's not a bad thing. It's who you are. There's nothing wrong with that. I'll never understand people who think otherwise. And if it's not bothering you, what's your point?
Where did you find that?
Just
It was on her
stay
desk
out of
with
it.
her papers.
Seriously? Are you fucking kidding me?
Look, we gotta be really careful not to overthink this.
But it doesn't make any sense. She was mad, right? She was mad I cut my hair. She attacked me because I cut
Did
my
she?
hair.
Because
She was mad and she attacked you. We both saw
like,
it.
crazy can make people fly
Then
off
what
the
is
handle,
this
but
shit?
I don't know.
Linda and
I don't
watched it
know.
recently and
Tyler,
she went nuts when she
Come
saw
here.
it.
She can't do this to me. Not now. When I've finally made sense of a few things.
Maybe that's what she was trying to do too.
Well, that was your first mistake. Thinking the world made any kind of sense. 10 years in the grave, and she's still finding new ways to piss us off.
It must be hard, I imagine,
Yeah.
having your parent die when you're so young, because at that age they're still very much firmly in only the
I
parent
think
role.
I need
They
some
haven't
air.
transitioned into friend or anything as happens when you get older. So they only knew her as the parent who had a lot of issues. It's not easy. On either side of the relationship, I imagine. I think it's easy for parents to forget that their kids are people in their own right. Hello? And that means they are people outside of their parents and their familial relationships.
Are you really, really sure? I am. Do it. Okay. Here we go.
Snip, snip, snip. Oh.
Whoa.
I remember that
Is it
feeling
all
when you get
gone?
your hair cut short and you try and wash it and there's like no hair there and you're just like, yeah,
It looks amazing.
he looks really cute. It's a nice
Really?
little haircut.
Yeah. I can't wait to show Mom. She's been so sad lately. More than sad. She's been scary. Yeah, but not tonight though.
Aw.
It was almost like a party.
Why anyone would want
Thank
to
you,
stop someone
Allison.
else from being who they truly are
You don't have to thank me.
is beyond me.
You're my
Look how
sister.
happy.
I feel more like your brother. Brother, sister. We look out for each other. But
Nah,
I'm
it's
pretty
great.
sure I just gave
Really
you a
highlights his
really bad
cheekbones.
haircut.
Green is a great colour.
Mom? Mom?
Hello? Oh. Bad weather. Very bad weather. I've got the feeling that I'm playing the start of the next chapter and I've done this wrong somehow. But you know what? We're already invested, so we're going to watch this.
God.
So, we know she wasn't taking her pills. We don't know what her illness was. She's already wet, so she's been out. Oh.
Mom?
Oh no. No, no.
OCD? Psychosis?
This is wrong. This is all wrong.
Oh, sweetheart, I don't think she's talking about your hair.
Wait! Stop!
Oh no. I can see it juddering as it's rendering itself. So now we know his view of what happened that
Glad we
night.
found your diary.
The start of that night, anyway.
Me too.
I guess she
think-
was trying to figure
I
out where
hope
you
not,
were at.
but I think the mother was
Yeah,
going to commit
well,
suicide
she should have
that night.
asked.
That's why
It
she
wasn't
had
some
the guns.
goddamn research project. I was her child.
That's why she had the gun, rather singular. And that I wasn't meant. That's why it was a party. She was saying goodbye. You know, one last good memory, maybe?
About the book.
Raising your transgender child? Do you even know how rare these books were in
To be fair, they're still pretty
2005?
rare now, and it's 15 years later. 15.
Was she trying to figure out how to support me?
Maybe.
Which she wasn't trying. She never.
Maybe she wasn't trying
It
enough
doesn't
for
make
you,
sense. I know. You cutting your hair was what set her off, right?
Allison, she read my diary.
Maybe
She
that's why
already
she got the
knew.
book.
It wasn't my hair. And if we were wrong about that. Fuck.
You think she read it. It's possible she never even opened the diary, and that things are exactly like we always thought they were.
But
She
if she
wouldn't- I don't think
did
she would
and
have
they
had that
weren't.
talk with me.
God,
She
Tyler.
hadn't.
Sure. I mean, we could have been wrong. But what good does it do to ask the question now?
You mean other than not having to live with the thought that my mom tried to kill me
That's
for
a pretty
being
big
me?
driving force.
Tyler, I know you want there to be something to find. Something that'll make it all make sense.
Oh.
But she was unhinged.
That came through a bit
So
late.
that's it then. She was crazy.
No, I think there's
Nothing
more
else
to
to
it than
say.
that. She was already
I
upset
think we'd
before
be
the
better
night.
off if we tried to move on.
Why don't we talk to a few people who knew her? See if that book makes any sense to them.
People don't want to
Well,
talk about
I
Maryann.
do, so they can
They
talk.
pretend like that night never happened.
My closure is Tyler's closure is important.
What about Tessa? She was Maryann's closest friend. Let's ask her about it.
Sure. But I'll warn you, she's particularly touchy about this subject.
Well, maybe she'll talk to me. I was always her favorite.
Yeah.
Operative word was. But we need to go by the store anyway, to get a few things for the repairs.
Great. 2 seagulls, 1 stale hunk of bread.
I'm not sure
I don't
like
understand that analogy.
Listen, I know you don't want to keep talking about this.
But you're obviously not going to be satisfied until we do. So let's talk.
What's wrong?
You've been on edge all day. Is there something more going on with you?
It's nothing.
Pretty sure it's not nothing. And I'd like us to be on the same page.
I thought we were on the same page. Sell this place as quick as possible and move on.
It would have changed everything if she was trying.
And then we found the book and things changed. You really don't get that?
It's just with the way you avoided this place for the last 3 years, I thought you wouldn't want to spend any extra time here.
Oh. So that's what this is about.
She's
Maybe
got the
a
right
little.
to be salty
Yeah.
if you haven't seen her in
It's just-
5-10 years.
You graduated 3 years ago.
But then again, she also
and
moved
this
on
is the
and had
first
her own
time we've
life.
seen each other in person.
Wasn't ready.
It's not that I didn't want to see you. I just wasn't ready to be Tyler in Delos Crossing.
I tried to visit you. I tried to go to your fireweed graduation. I wanted to bake you a crappy boxed cake and take awkwardly posed photos.
I know.
But you shut me out.
Unfortunately,
All I got
Allison,
was non-responses and half-assed evasions.
it's not about you. It's about him. But it'd be mean to say that
Look.
to her.
I didn't want to see anyone. I just started testosterone. And, oh God, I had the worst acne. My emotions were all over the place, and the smells. Allison, the smells. Men smell bad.
I know.
Always.
I've dated a few.
Look, I needed some time to figure my shit out before I asked anyone else to try. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
I think your sister would have just liked to be
So,
there for
we
you.
have a plan?
Yep.
when you were
We
going
ask
through all
around
of
about
that.
Maryann, but we also stick to our repair schedule.
If that's really what you need. All right, deal. Ollie's diary. It's been a long time since I heard that name.
Was I the only one who ever called you that?
Actually, no. I used it at Fireweed for a while, until I settled on Tyler. Most people were pretty chill about the switch. Not everyone, though.
What do you mean?
I had a mentee who refused to call me Tyler. He didn't want my help. He didn't want anyone's help.
I'm sorry.
It's a shame when the biases of
I like the name Tyler, by the way.
Thanks.
older people affect the acceptance of younger people. Young people don't care. Especially if they're not raised any different. People are people. That's all that matters.
I think I'd like
That's
to
a
end up somewhere like this.
fantastic
Just
view.
not here.
Somewhere with more trees than people?
Exactly.
Just go into it with a little more of a plan than Maryann did.
Maybe she did have a plan.
I think Maryann had a plan at some point. She had all that survivalist gear, mostly working generator.
I think she was making it up as she went along.
Maybe. But maybe that's just how she was at the end. After she lost it. Nice ring. Gift from your boyfriend?
Come on. I told you I'm not with anyone right now. Don't rub it in.
Why does it look familiar?
It was a gift from Eddie. He had them both made at the same time.
Both? Oh, wait.
Yeah. This ring is supposed to be linked to the one he gave you, in a spiritual way.
Do you
Oh, come on,
believe in
we
all
can
that?
talk to each other
I
through our
mean, do I
brains.
believe
Who's
it
to
could be
say
linked in some other
spiritualism is...
metaphysical way? You know, other than the one that already lets us
Exactly.
share thoughts and memories.
Fair enough.
I think I'm willing to wear the ring because of the spiritualism, but not because of
bad
him.
view,
I'm
right?
still mad at him.
I forgot how beautiful it is.
Remember that time we tried to cross the lake after it froze over?
Oh yeah, how can I forget? Maryann lectured us for an hour.
Well, she wasn't wrong, at least. It was really dangerous.
If we'd fallen in,
Nope.
no more goblins.
We grew up on this lake.
Yeah, and I grew up
We
near
know
the
how to
sea, but I
spot
can
thin
still
ice.
drown.
All right. I think that's enough time enjoying the view.
Go ahead. I'll catch up. Need to respond to a message.
My
Okay.
sister, the social butterfly.
And
Seems we got a trespasser.
What the fuck?
You got 5 seconds to talk me into defending my
it's not your
property.
property.
Your property?
5, 4.
I'm Tyler.
Don't know any Tylers. 3, 2.
Sam!
Ellie? What are you doing out here, girl?
This is our house.
Was I talking to you?
Sam, put the gun down. This is Tyler. My brother.
Are you... brother? Oh, shit. Huh. I guess I heard about all that, but I never...
He's probably never seen a trans person before in his life.
Damn. You look like a real man.
So do you, Sam.
You know what I mean. I just didn't
Do
know
I?
they could make a woman look so much like a man.
Because I'm a man.
Not a woman who looks like a man, Sam. A man. A real man, just like you.
Oh, shit. Guess I'm the asshole again. You
least
gotta
you're acknowledging
excuse
it.
us old guys.
No.
I really don't.
Oh, come on. You kids keep changing the rules. You can't expect us to keep up.
Just
no,
respect the
decent
people
human
are who they say
decency
they are. It's not
is
hard.
not a hard
No,
rule.
it
If
ain't
someone says they're a
hard,
boy,
but it
they're a
just
boy. A
takes
girl, a
getting
girl.
used to.
We'll get used
And
to
if
it.
they say
'cause we
what
aren't
their
going
pronouns
anywhere.
are, just try and use them. Not hard.
So,
People
what
are
are
people.
you doing here exactly?
Oh, well, yeah.
Decide
I've
whether
been
they
kinda
suck or
keeping
not
an
and how
eye
they
on this
treat you.
place for you, you know? It's like
That's
patching
all
the
that
roof,
matters.
checking pipes, you know, all that stuff.
And how they treat
Thank
the
you,
wait staff
Sam.
as well. That's a big
Oh,
thing.
yeah, it's that's no big deal. I just, you know, your mama, she was a special lady. She deserved much better than, you know,
Still don't know how she died.
Didn't you used to help Maryann with repairs and building projects?
oh yeah. Yeah, seeing as your mama never had a man around, I just took it on myself to help her keep this place standing.
You're an alright dude, Sam.
How antiquated of you.
Thanks. I
Oh,
guess you two are
sweetheart.
still aiming to sell the place?
That's the plan. Which, by the way, we need your keys.
Since apparently you went and changed the locks.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But, selling your mother's house? Are you sure? Bad or good? It's all you've got left of her.
I don't want to be rude. I'll be honest.
Not all. I'm sure the gun she tried to kill us with is still somewhere in there.
Tyler!
What?
What Tyler
Wait,
means
tried to
is
kill us
a
with.
fresh start is what we both
As far as
need.
we know, only he
Of
was the
course.
one who was attacked. What happened?
This place has got to be full of all kinds of bad memories. But maybe some good ones, too?
Yeah.
How well did you know her?
Not as well as I thought. When I heard what happened that night, well, I figured people were bullshitting me.
It
Fair.
really surprised you, didn't it?
My computer's really struggling right now.
Much as anything ever has. Other folks said they
See,
saw it
he's
coming.
had a hard life from all the little veins. Varicose, I
Okay.
think they're called. We should go.
We should get going.
That's all you think we'll get out of him?
Yep. He's very drunk, clearly. Drunk flush.
He's too wasted to be of any more help.
I'll tell him to get a move on then. Well, we've got a supply run to make, and Uncle Eddie's expecting a visit. So.
Right. Yeah, of course. Get going, you two.
No, you too.
Sam, we all gotta get going.
Oh, of course. Of course, yeah, I got lots to do myself. Lots of to-dos on old Sam's list. And you don't want to keep Brown waiting, you know?
Thanks for looking out for this place.
Happy to do it. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything. Anything at all.
Thank you.
You hear?
It's very nice of you.
Sam?
Huh?
Sam?
Huh?
The keys?
Oh, yeah. Of course. Of course. Yeah, they're yours. This place, it meant a lot to your mother. It almost felt like it was a part of her, and it's like some part of her is alive here still.
He's very drunk.
Hopefully the house doesn't turn out to be a murderous psycho that tries to kill us in our sleep, huh?
Yeah. Well,
I feel like you might have something
take care
else
of
to say
yourself.
after the discoveries.
Both of you.
That's a nice sofa.
Hey, so we really do have a lot to do.
Okay, go on. I'll be right behind you.
Oh, ruffly jacket. That's a really nice sofa. Oh, they've got little hearts on their chests. That's sweet. What is on his jeans? So, I'm gonna end this one here because I feel like I messed up the chapters a bit, like I went through more than one, but it all felt like it was one because I was, you know, still in the house kind of thing. But anyway, I hope you have a very lovely day, and I hope that if you're unsure of who you are, or if you know who you are but there are people who are making it difficult for you to be you, just ignore them. They're not worth the effort because you're you, and there's nothing you can do about it, and there's nothing anyone else can do about it. So if they don't embrace it, that's on them. So I hope you have a very lovely day, and most importantly of all, you do you.